all the hunters to lay down their guns. Tell them that the tiger needs a little bit of love.
Need some love.
Let them run the jungle. Let them roam their land.
Oh, yeah.
Then stand back and marvel. What a beautiful cat.
Everyone now.
'Cause I saw a tiger.
Now I understand. I saw a tiger. Tiger saw a man.
I can give him a
Man, oh man, oh man. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exotic one. Mr. Joe Exotic. Coming to you live right there. I Saw Tiger. He didn't actually sing the song, but somehow or another he got the rights to it, and he made everybody think that he did. Welcome to episode 15 of Chat with Gunner. This is now the third time that we have tried to get this show up and running. I am joined today by my good friend, the guy that's been on the show the past 3 episodes and now making it a 4th, my man, Chris McNelly.
Come on.
What up, bro?
Let's go.
So
Third time's a charm.
Third time is a charm. We're going to try to knock this thing out, maybe give you a little bit of abbreviated version of this. Hopefully the whole thing records and we can knock this out.
Get this shit. It's sludge.
Sludge?
It was next to the back of the fridge.
Yeah. Oh.
And I think you got one that's actually works, but this
This right here, we're not sponsored by Bubbly,
but maybe we could be.
but it's pretty good. Mango Bubbly.
This is like drinking oatmeal right now. It's just like
Oh. Like a 0-calorie oatmeal water slush.
Yeah. Was not expecting that. All right, well, what are you going to do?
Man, oh man. So the first time we recorded this podcast, we
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, we talked about a little Joe Exotic. We talked about how we should free that piece of shit from prison.
Yeah.
And had a little joke there and had a little fun. Talked about some Carole Baskin. Talked about how O.J. Simpson was actually Khloe Kardashian's father.
Yep.
Yeah, we went into detail about that. Sorry you guys missed that great conversation. But then we just kind of caught up on what's going on over the past week, kind of the things that we've talked about over the past 3 weeks, what's kind of actually happened. And the one thing that we did preach a little bit was the sex trafficking, the human trafficking, the pedophile rings. And we've seen Trump come out in the press conference talk about, hey, we might be going to war over sex trafficking and human trafficking. It's mainly women, but there is some children. And I guess you can go back to the conspiracy are the 2 ships that are on each coast, are they for patients that can't get into the hospitals due to corona because the corona patients are going to hospitals and the ships are supposedly for regular patients, or are they to put the people that they're actually capturing or I guess not recapturing but recovering?
Yeah. Everything that I've read and heard, that the individuals in the military that are on these ships that are doctors and nurses, they've all, even if you look at the press conferences and how Trump has kind of been very roundabout with what's really going on, because this has apparently been a military operation since January, since they've been actually going in rescuing these individuals in these human trafficking networks. But there's individuals that have come in online being like, hey, this is nurse so-and-so with the Army, Navy, whatever branch of the military, and we're here on this floor or whatever, and this has been a really special mission and a really hard mission, but I just wanted to tell everybody that it's super meaningful, and it's very odd because they never say that they're doing anything with COVID-19. It has nothing to do with it. It's just like, hey, we're here, we're doing good shit, and this has been the most meaningful mission of my life as this individual with this role in my position in the military.
Right.
And I found that very unique. And then there's pictures. I've even sent some to you.
Yeah, I saw that.
From the actual ships. And there's pretty good evidence that these people have been malnutritioned and lack nourishment. I mean, even that picture of the leg.
That was weird.
That was a full-grown human leg that looks like it hadn't eaten in its entire life.
Yeah.
Which is very, very sad.
So this is crazy. I just got a text, and we're about to change this entire conversation real quick.
Oh, shit. Is this good or bad?
Well, I don't know if it's what you want to talk about, but I'm about to rant. So
Fucking do it.
you're a fan of the UFC, right?
Yeah.
Occasionally. Dana White was the one promoter that was pretty much saying, screw Corona.
Yeah, wasn't he going to do all this on an island?
Yeah, he was going to buy a private island to do international fights. But this upcoming pay-per-view, which was next week, UFC 249, he was going to put it on tribal land in California.
Oh, wow.
That way there's no regulations. So he signed the new main event, put out this awesome card. I'm talking about this card would have been the best UFC card
Really?
of all time. Yeah, the best, like the most explosive, the best card ever. It would have been amazing.
Damn.
So I'm all hyped up. It's been going on the past couple of days. I'm talking about this is going to happen. I'm Dana White. This is going to happen. He's all gung-ho. This is going to happen. Just got a text message. UFC 249 canceled. So I go
Why?
to Twitter, and let's see. Here we go. While the organization was fully prepared to proceed with UFC 249, ESPN and Disney has requested the postponement of the event and subsequent bouts until further notice in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. UFC looks forward to resuming the full live event scheduled as soon as possible.
Damn.
So ESPN and Disney just pulled the plug on UFC. So now officially 0 sports are taking place in the United States of America.
It's weird. What's crazy is I even thought, like, I'd watch baseball right now, and I hate baseball.
Yeah, that was going to be the most viewed UFC event of all time because there's nothing else going on,
right.
I think. I just find it really weird. Like, I don't understand the issue in not being able to put that event on. Like, if you test all your people coming in and they don't have it, if you test all your people, their temperatures, and they don't have it, if everyone's tested, what's it matter? It's not like you're going to have a crowd there.
Dude, it's going along with it's going along with the narrative. I mean, think about it. ABC, Disney, ESPN, all same company. USC's breaking the rules. Dana White, being the private citizen he is, saying, fuck you, we're going to do this anyways because COVID's not that big of a goddamn deal.
And they cut him down.
Yep.
That's crazy to me.
Stay inside for 18 months, motherfuckers.
Yeah, what is the... He had an interview on ESPN where he was talking about how everyone's saying, like, even professional football and college football might be canceled. If college football's canceled, you might as well cancel university because they're losing a bunch of money.
Oh, yeah, they're losing probably, a third, if not more, of their income.
Football funds every other sport.
Yeah, 100%.
So if you don't have football, you don't have athletics.
No.
Title IX, out the window. If you do not have football, you do not have athletics. Even your lower schools, like, say, a UTC, the only reason why we have an athletic program at UTC is because UTC goes and plays some crazy Alabama team, gets their ass kicked every year
for $500,000,
or $700,000,
yeah,
and that's what funds the program for the next year. So, man, this is now I'm upset. I get upset when the gym gets closed and UFC gets shut down because that's my two hobbies.
Well, speaking of, why don't you fill people in for the third time on what you've been doing during quarantine? Since the gyms are closed.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, so when the gym's closed, I decided, you know what, I'm going to build my home gym. So I built my home gym. I've got a rack. I've got 300 pounds barbell. I got 4 45-pound bumper plates, so that's 480 pounds. With the bar that I have that actually sucks, I can only put 455 pounds on the bar at a time, but, that's cool. Got a plyometric box. I got turf. I got flooring. I got bands. I got a bench. I got med balls. I got an elliptical, and guess what? I got a sauna approved. Got the sauna coming in. Been doing some fasting.
Yeah.
Been spreadsheeting my diet. Been keeping up with my calories in, calories out.
And you were talking earlier, calorie deficit.
Yeah.
Eat whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, we was talking. So I wanted to get you involved because we've been talking a long time about me putting together like a workout plan, diet plan, doing some videos of like in the weight room and stuff.
Yeah.
Get some good shots, like because I see all these idiots on YouTube that are making a lot of money and getting a lot of followers because they kind of in shape. But they're really good at video editing. It's not about how good a shape you're in. It's about how good a video editing.
Yeah, how
have.
good can you market your stupid shit?
Yeah, so I figure if I've got all the other stuff, if you can help me out with some of the video stuff, we'd probably be all right. And the plan I want to go with is eat whatever you want to. Just eat less of it and maybe eat it not as frequently. So how do you do that? You fast. You might eat once a day. You might only eat for an hour, but you can eat whatever you want to in that hour, but just monitor it. And if you, like for me, for example, I read off my meal earlier. I'm going to read it off again because I think it's pretty
And this
funny.
is after you fasted for the whole day.
Yeah, I'd fasted for 23 hours, and I'd worked out, and then I did this right here. I had a Cajun filet sandwich, a large fry, and 7 chicken tenders from Bojangles. I had a 12-ounce Coke. I had a bag of Doritos, the small bag, and I had a Snickers tree, a little bar. That ended up being 2,470 calories. All right? So now I'm not a rocket scientist or anything, but I've invested in myself, and I bought an iWatch, and I can go to my iWatch, and I can tell that yesterday I burned 1,248 calories actively, so during my workouts. I can also go to this health button right here. I can go to my resting energy. I can go down to all data. This is what all you people can do. I can go to April 8th, and I can see that I burned 2,330 calories just living. So I can add those up, and I can realize I'm in a 1,500 calorie deficit. Just doing my thing, eating what I want to. You know what? I woke up this morning, I felt lighter. I felt like I lost weight. And if you look at the past 3 days, my deficit is like, I don't know, probably like 1,700-ish, maybe around there total. Well, maybe it's like 700 calories I was in deficit yesterday. But anyways, so let's just call it 1,700, 2,000.
Okay.
I mean, I've almost lost like 3/4 of a pound. All right. So you can lose 2 pounds a week eating whatever you want to, whenever you want to, as long as you keep that window small and fast the main part of the day. People ask me all the time about diet plans.
Yeah.
Well, you must eat really good. I've never ate really good. Like, I've always ate like shit. Like, if I could get sponsored by McDonald's.
To be an athlete.
Yeah, I should be.
And not an Olympic one.
Right. Like, literally just like McDonald's should sponsor me. I'm being dead serious. Like, this body is, since I was 4 years old, I've been eating McDonald's.
Built by McDonald's.
Several times a week. Even when I was doing carnivore, I would go to McDonald's and I would get a double quarter pounder with no bun.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to tell people other than quit being lazy.
People suck.
You know, and we're seeing a lot of that with the way people take their news these days. They can't think for themselves. They want to go off mainstream media, whatever that is. You got Google and YouTube going around censoring people for talking about 5G.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, so you got your boy on the London Real, got his whole site shut down for a day because David...
That should fucking tell people something.
Yep. Okay. Out of all... Think of it this way, rationally. Out of all the crazy things that have been said on the internet, out of all the things that are not true that they allow to stay up on the internet, the one guy that comes onto a main platform and speaks with knowledge about 5G gets shut down.
Yep. Well, ain't that something?
Is that not weird?
Yeah.
I mean, there's JFK conspiracies out there. Those aren't shut down.
Dude, I literally was listening to a reporter yesterday. I just find this fascinating because I've looked up a handful of how the media manipulates not only storylines, titles, how they'll edit. Because I know this. I'm in media. I mean, Ethan can attest to this. Like, there's so many, getting your best shots and how you can cut things. Like, there's so much that you can do to make things look the way that you want. Remember when Trump got berated for making fun of the reporter with a disability?
Yes.
If you go back and figure out, and not just figure out, if you go back and look at Donald Trump, he does this shtick of making fun of people when they're caught in a lie, and it had nothing to do with the fact that this guy had a disability. He had done it for years. It's literally, like that's something that he does when he's making fun of somebody when they're caught and they don't know how to answer something.
Right.
And the media spun it that he was making fun of someone with a disability when he never fucking was.
Yeah.
So the other day, there was I'll have to find it, but they were talking about what Donald Trump was saying about it had to do with Biden. And it had to do with, this is just like the Hillary campaign all over again. Bernie's getting screwed, this, and this. And they only said a couple of things, and they cut out everything about Hillary Clinton that he said.
Right.
Well, shit, why?
Yeah.
And most people don't know that she's getting ready to be, she's going to have to testify in front of a federal council. That bitch is going to go to jail. Watch.
You think so?
Yeah. Yep.
For sure?
She's trying to get out of it. So something's going to happen to her. Her whole family is probably the most crooked family that we know of publicly. So
yeah,
I wouldn't trust her.
And it's a known thing.
Yeah,
Like,
the
even-
Clinton body count's real. You
Yeah,
know.
even people that don't agree with conspiracies 100% agree that like Hillary Clinton has people killed.
Yeah.
I mean, can't.
Yep. I also know that they're trying to reopen the Seth Rich suicide, quote unquote.
Who is Seth Rich?
He was the one that leaked a bunch of Clinton emails. He was the one that like kind of started that whole fucking thing, and then he died 27 days later of suicide.
Oh yeah.
Like very, very.
Haven't a bunch of them died in like car crashes and suicides?
So many. Yeah, they're all killed themselves apparently.
Yeah.
So, and what's up with Bernie Sanders, by the way, or not Bernie? What's up with Biden? He's losing his goddamn mind.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure he has dementia or Alzheimer's, something.
Well, I truly think the reason why the Democrats want to go to the write-in ballot is due to he just can't put together anything, and he's even suspended like his campaign and like as far as like being in front of people.
Yeah,
he's still running, but he doesn't want to like do an actual like.
Well, have you seen him on interviews?
So I'm saying he can't put it together. So they want a write-in vote based off of stuff that they have their guys writing for him.
Yeah,
like Trump was pretty funny. He said something pretty smart on Twitter, and Trump goes, "He didn't write that. One of those Democratic guys wrote that.
Yeah,
Biden didn't write that. He don't even know where he's at right now."
Dude, whether you like Trump or not, he is one of the most savage motherfuckers lately.
Oh yeah,
with people.
Oh yeah,
the dude is just calling it like he sees it, and he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, the lady, the Chinese propaganda lady that was working for what was the name of Phoenix something from China. Anyways, she starts quizzing Trump on something like that heavy Chinese accent, and Trump goes, "Wait, are you from China? Wait a minute, are you from China? Yeah. Do you work for China? Yeah. Okay, I'm not answering your question." I mean, just like you'll see in a month.
Yeah, I'm not answering your question. That's funny.
How did a Chinese person even get into?
I don't know.
The fact that a Chinese. No, I'm not being racist. I don't know if that's racist or whatever.
It's not racist. It is what it is.
Or countryist. I don't know what that would be.
A nationalist.
Yeah, nationalist.
Yeah, I'm a nationalist. Fuck all these other countries. I live here.
The fact that someone that looks Chinese, is Chinese, and has a Chinese accent is asking our president during this Chinese virus what's going on shouldn't be allowed to happen.
Right.
I don't know. Just me.
It's just you. Hey, man. People, that's one thing I've learned, too. People are sensitive fucks.
Yeah.
And that's got to change.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing that it's bothersome to realize that people's emotions are so easily finagled.
Yeah.
When at the end of the day, you're 1,000% responsible for the way you feel and what you do with not only the way you feel, but with what comes your way that could change or alter your state.
Yeah. Everything is based on your habits. We all have habits. They're either good or bad. You can change a habit by creating a new habit, which is either good or bad, depending on what you want to do. Take, for example, the way you look. Body is your temple, huh?
Yep.
Body is a pretty good representation of what's going on with you. Do you have a disease? Do you have this going on? Do you have that going on? You have all these excuses, but at the end of the day, I mean, some people don't care how they look, and they're happy with how they look. And I'm those.
You got to tip your hat to that kind of self-confidence. Way to go.
That's fine. Like, I mean, if you don't want to exercise and you don't want to eat right, and you're fine with how you look, there's a bunch of people like that. Dude, some of my best friends are like that. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it's not your thing. It's cool what it is. Like, I'm cool with it. But don't judge people that look that way. If you do look that way, if you're not willing to make the changes necessary to look a certain way, like if you want, anybody can look the way they want to look. I guess that's the point I'm trying to get.
Well,
to.
for the most part, yeah. I mean, there are pre-existing conditions that are obvious most of the time.
Correct.
And those are things that are like understood,
and everybody knows what those are.
100%.
Even some of those people that have those conditions have been in really good shape. There's, they're outliers.
Choices.
But it all comes down to choices. Like if you eat a Big Mac every day, guess what? You're not going to be fat. Contrary to popular belief, you can eat a Big Mac every day. Now, if you eat a Big Mac and a large fry and a large Coke, and that's meal number one, you can do that again. And then you have a biscuit in the morning, and then you eat some popcorn at night, and then you get some chocolate bars, and then you have some milk, and then you drink some more Coke. Like if you do a bunch of it all day, it's probably not good for you.
Probably not ideal. Well, it goes back to when I decided to sober up and see how I feel about it.
Yeah, exactly.
A choice.
Right.
I realized, like, okay, I've been drinking, like, pretty heavy,
Yeah,
pretty hard,
more than norm.
more than norm. And I realized like I no longer want to feel this way.
Yeah.
Is there a different way to feel?
Yeah.
Now I'm 94 days sober.
Yep. How you feel?
I feel fantastic. I've never been sharper. That's one thing I've learned. I sleep better. That took a minute. New sleep habits, new sleep patterns. I sleep less. And I sleep better. I mean, I'm averaging. Goddamn bubbly. I'm still averaging probably about 5 to 6 hours of sleep, but it's like solid.
More deep sleep.
Deep sleep, REM sleep. Once I'm there, I'm there. Because I'm kind of a sleepless elite to begin with. I think that's a real thing.
Yeah,
if I only sleep 4 hours, but it's a real 4 hours, fuck, get out of my way. I'm still ready to go.
So here's a question.
Okay.
Coming from a guy that used to be like that for the most part, still like that a little bit. If, say, you go 6 days, 4 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, is there a day that you have like that 9, 10, 11, 12-hour
full reset, baby?
Full reset, like a Sunday or something.
Yeah.
You do that?
That literally happened this last week.
Okay.
On Saturday, I got that full-on sleep.
Right.
It was just like I didn't wake up. I didn't have anything to do. There was no motivation in me either. It's like, you know what? I'm going to sleep, and I'm going to wake up when I'm going to wake up.
Yeah.
Full reset, and I was like, man, that was it. And then here I am this week. Went to bed last night at 2.
Yeah.
Woke up at 7:40.
Well, it's like your body knows.
Yeah.
Like I can go through, when I was doing the wrestling every weekend and I was working a full schedule, there'd be days I'd be 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. I could do that for so long, and then I needed a 14-hour day. Like literally I would just, crash, and I wouldn't wake up till the evening like, oh my God, I feel lazy, but I just needed to reset.
And you know what? That's one thing that I think is that people need to, when you're trying to maybe put a goal in front of yourself or make some changes, like not everything's black and white.
No.
A spade's not always a spade.
Nope.
Like what you were saying earlier before the 9th time that this got fucking cut off.
Yeah.
If you want to be vegan, it'll work. If you want to be not vegan, it'll work. Like, this is exactly what you said. If you gain weight and muscle over 2 months, if you do that same thing for a year, you will gain more muscle.
Yeah, and more weight.
Just because of time compounded and doing the same fucking thing that's working for you right now will probably work the same over time.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's just doing it.
Yeah. The key to losing weight, everybody wants to lose, 30 pounds in a month. Well, I'll tell you how you lose 30 pounds in a month. You don't eat. That's how you do it. Or you don't eat every other day. That's how you lose 30 pounds in a month. But if you want to lose 30 pounds in a year, it's easy. I mean, you just lose roughly a half a pound a week. And that's just by being in a calorie deficit of about 250 calories a day. How many people are going to log their stuff for 365 days to make sure that they're in a calorie deficit of 250 calories a day? Not many. How many people are really, really fat? A bunch. There's math.
A bunch.
But there's people that move. Like there's people that move and they burn a lot of calories and they walk a lot. And those people are pretty thin. And then you got those people that move a lot and they're like, I just want to get ripped. Well, you move a lot, but do you lift a lot of heavy weights? Well, no. Well, do that. But you got to have a balance. Like I find you got to go through phases. You got to have training programs. For 16 weeks, maybe you focus on getting as strong as you possibly can. For 12 weeks, maybe you focus on getting as ripped as you possibly can. For 10 weeks, maybe you focus on being able to run as far as you can. You keep doing those things in cycles. And, after 10 years, you just, in a balanced way, become pretty good at all of them. That's kind of where I am right now. I'm not a fitness expert. I'm a life expert at the things that I've done in my life because I'm the one that did them and I'm the one that put the work into them, like you are. Like you're an expert in Chris.
Yeah.
I'm an expert in Gunner. Gunner looks like this. Gunner's done these things. I can advise you, if you ask me, on how to potentially be me. Whether you want to be me or not, I don't know.
Probably not.
I have something you might want. I might have nothing that you want. So, you can ask me.
Here's one thing I do know. Me and you, we're not bitches.
Yeah.
I do know that much.
Yeah. I have been at times, maybe a day or so.
I can definitely see that, though.
There's times, I just go through 2-week phases of just like, you know what, forget this. I'm just going to eat whatever I want to.
Bitch Gunner.
I'm going to watch some chick flicks, listen to some Taylor Swift. And if anybody talks to me aggressively or in a manner I don't like, I might get a little emotional.
Yeah.
Things happen.
You sound like someone that's going to vote for Bernie Sanders.
I'm a guy that watched Joe Rogan interview Bernie Sanders and went, you know what? That guy's not too bad.
No, not that bad.
Seems like an all right guy. I mean, he's an idiot, but he seems like an all right guy.
He's a cool guy. He's just stupid.
I think Joe Biden's an idiot. I think Trump's an idiot. I think Trump's the most entertaining idiot, and that's why I will vote for him.
Here's the thing. What if Trump's not an idiot?
You know, you say he might not be.
What if the whole fucking time this dude's just like, this is what I have to be for right now to get where I want to be with how the structure in the system is that he has to live in, and then in his second term he can pull the veil back and put all the cards out on the table. I literally think there's a good chance that that's what's going to happen because of all the things that are happening in the background. There's a massive power grab going on in the world. People are showing their fucking hands for who they really are. And I think we're starting to see a little bit more of who Trump really is. And I don't think he's fucking stupid. And I think even more so, he's surrounded himself with really, really intelligent people at what they do, military and intelligence. He's surrounded himself with people that are leagues ahead, foresight for days. Because the dude keeps firing people. I don't know if you've noticed that either. He keeps getting rid of the snakes in the grass that aren't on board with what he's trying to accomplish.
Right.
And that's a telltale sign. I wouldn't doubt it if he gets rid of Pence. And I kind of hope he does because I think Pence is a little bitch.
Think so?
Yeah. He just seems a little bitchy to me. Doesn't he have gay camps?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick move, you know?
I mean, he looks like a guy that would be the leader of a gay camp.
Exactly. He looks like he's actually involved in the gayness of the camp, you know?
Yeah, he's a little involved. He might have came from gay camp.
Yeah.
Some people go to band camp. He went to gay camp and played a different kind of flute.
Yeah, different flute, little skin flute action. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but
not that we're saying that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm learning that people are really fucking crooked in the world, and really shady, and got some and have some self-interest that is pretty mind blowing.
Yeah.
I just don't think that a billionaire who was so well spoken for the majority of his life and so well revered, just all of a sudden became a 7-year-old fucking moron. I think it's a little bit of media, and it's a little bit of how that's spun.
Right.
And then I also think it's a little bit of a gimmick to – I mean, it's a plain stupid. I do it all the time with people.
Yeah.
I let people tell me what they think I want to hear, and I do the same. I mean, it is not hard to sit there and imitate who you're in front of so that they feel comfortable and that you can get where you want to go. I do it all the fucking time.
It's called mirroring.
Yeah, not in a manipulative way, but just in general. And I think he's done that in so many aspects, and I also think he's played so stupid so that he can get certain things done. And I think we're going to see those certain things start to show up in his second term. Because talking about Biden and all this shit, I don't know what the fuck this election's about to look like. It's probably why they're going to do these write-in votes, but good God, it's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, if they actually have to debate, what the fuck's Biden going to do?
Biden has no shot in debating Trump.
No.
I mean, you got Hillary that had the earpiece in. At least she was, still there enough at the time to be able to listen to the earpiece and be like, and this.
Yeah.
And this. But Trump is going to chew up Biden and spit him out every time.
It's going to be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
I like the videos where Biden's like a few years ago talking about taking Trump out back. Take him out to the shed, and then you got Trump like, he wants to take me to the shed? Well, how about let's do it, old man?
Could you imagine those two old fucks fighting?
I think Trump would wear Biden out.
Yeah. Trump looks like a dude that is out of shape completely, always has been, but knows how to throw his weight around.
Yeah.
Like, he seems like the kind of guy that understands, I just need to get on top of you, and I will win.
Yeah, well, he's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin has stunned the majority of the White House.
The White House, yeah.
So, he should actually be president.
Stone Cold.
Austin 316
Dude,
says.
there are some people out there that's like, I would trust you running this country over almost anybody else,
If Stone Cold was running for president during this entire thing, he would have probably got the fifth amount of votes.
Yeah.
That's how stupid people are.
Very much so.
If The Rock ran for president, he might win.
Yeah, he might win.
That's serious.
No, I believe that. I would probably vote for him.
I 100% would vote for him.
Yep.
My buddy was like, well, what about his policies? I was like, I don't care what they are. Kill people, whatever you want to do. I'm voting for The Rock.
He's going to get – whatever he's going to do, he's going to get it done.
Yeah.
What is he going to do? I don't care. Do
I don't
it.
care. It's gonna be very entertaining.
Yep.
His Instagram story is gonna be hilarious.
Yep.
He's gonna give amazing speeches, and he's gonna do the eyebrow. He's gonna say, "If you smell what the Rock is cooking," as president.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
God damn.
I'd vote for him.
Speaking
right now.
of, like
Yeah.
what we just said, like at the end of the day, all the conspiracies, some are true, some aren't. Fuck, who are we to know?
Yeah, so it's fun.
It's great. It's very entertaining. It also is very telling of how the world works and operates. And at the end of the day, there's 7 billion fucking people. I would say 95% of them are absolutely clueless.
Yeah.
Some of that's by design. Some of it's where you are born, which you have no control over. If we're going to take this country, for example, then fuck half this country. In general, it's your own damn fault for the most part.
Right.
But we've got this quarantine. Even the things that we just have talked about, from our own ideas of what politics could be to us voting for The Rock. I think it's funny because this quarantine's allowed me to, like you, open in your home gym. I've been working on my truck.
Yeah, talk about that.
Okay, so I inherited my papaw's truck. Well, there's two pieces to this. The quarantine's allowed me to do a handful of things, some hobbyist fun shit, but it's also allowed me to like kind of assess my life,
Right.
kind of like a personal and professional break over the last month.
Mm-hmm.
So I inherited my papaw's truck. It's a 1993 Chevy 1500, 355.7. It's a bad fucking truck.
Looks good.
Yep, red interior. Got a fresh paint job on it last year, but I'm loading it down. One, for the apocalypse, just in case stupid people get involved. I've got guns in the right places now on the truck.
Right.
Next week, the brush guard will officially be done. The bed slide will be in. We built the back loft platform. Camper top's getting resealed, and then I'm getting a 3-inch lift on it.
It's gonna look
So
sweet.
it's gonna look fucking great.
So I put turf in my gym.
Mm.
Chris put turf in a little truck
Yep.
bed thing that he has where machine guns come out of the back.
Yep.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Projects, man.
Projects.
Corona projects.
Corona projects.
I thought about naming my gym COVID-19.
What if I'd punt it. Let's punt it up. I would maybe even ask your viewers what you should name your gym
Around the coronavirus.
around the coronavirus. Like, what's something that's going to work with what you're trying to do?
Yeah. We could do something around there. Right now, it's a Scenic City Iron Paradise.
That's too much. I don't like it. It sounds like a drive-in that kids in the 50s used to hang out at.
Yeah. I need a little boom boom. A
Mm.
little boom boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that could be. Maybe if you're-
Co-gym?
What is it?
The co-gym?
Co-gym?
That's stupid, Ethan. What the fuck?
You know what? It's better than nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
I tried.
What if you called it COVID Go Fuck Yourself?
Love it. Sign
Yeah.
me up. Hashtag it right meow.
Oh, by the way, so one, big picture. Been thinking a lot about life,
Yeah.
making my own choices, but I've gone as far as I got a shirt that talks about the firmament and Picard in the early 1900s going up and talking about the Earth being a level plane.
Yeah.
I got a shirt for it. I'm just gonna start fucking I'm gonna start red pilling people without them knowing it.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I don't even care anymore.
A little InfoWar style?
Fuck that. Fuck Alex Jones. What was his real name, Ethan? His
Alex
name before he
Jones?
became Alex
Give me
Jones?
1 second.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
Like
he had a name before Alex Jones?
yeah, he was like a famous like it's pretty well known. Like Alex Jones is like a CIA operative for disinformation. There's a lot of real information, but he's also like a propped up, like he's supposed to be there so that they can make the world of conspiracies bullshit because of him.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So there's a
God.
conspiracy behind the conspiracy
Conspiracy.
theorist of Alex Jones.
Yes. Why can't I think of it? Bill Hicks.
His name is Bill Hicks.
Look up Bill Hicks and how after his tenure he got a little bit of work done. Not a lot. You can see it. His eyes are still the same. And he became Alex Jones. He was like a stand-up for a while that talked about some really fucked up
Oh
shit.
yeah, I've got a picture pulled up right now. He looks scarily like Alex Jones.
God, that bubbly sucks when it's frozen.
So is Bill Hicks dead?
No, it's Alex Jones.
I know, but I'm saying is like on record.
Yeah, something happened to Bill Hicks.
But now it's
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, the Resistance.
Yeah, the Resistance that's rich as fuck, gets arrested all the time, doing blow,
Yeah.
fucking crushing it. I've always wanted to hang out with him when I lived in Austin
Yeah.
because he's just down the street. I know where he lives.
I listen to the show every day on my little walk, burning some calories instead of
Dude,
eating.
I'm going to come work out. We're going to film this shit, by the way.
Oh, yeah. So
We need to make a program out of it.
Dude, literally,
Life goals, baby. Life goals. 30 to 40 is going to be legit.
dude, the people that make money on YouTube spitting out useless, pointless knowledge about fitness and exercise and nutrition and diet stuff, like these normal, regular, random, not even in good shape, regular human dudes
Yeah.
have no shot with me if I have a good video guy that can edit the stuff up. We can do it. Home gym
And
style.
a good funnel. I know how to do all of it.
Yeah.
I've done it
We've been
before.
talking about it. I think that's the
it's time.
moneymaker.
I think it's time.
We got time.
We do have time, and that's one thing too. The world is the world's probably more fragile right now than it's ever been, at least in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing. There's only a couple of options going on.
Right.
It's either stuff's about to get really good when this is over. That's one thing I think could happen.
Right.
If we can end this quarantine and actually get back to work, you're going to see the economy go right back to where it was, if not better.
Right.
But I also wouldn't doubt that there's potential for false flags that will just send this into longer, extended, whatever the fuck's going on right now.
Yeah.
So life's either about to get really good. I don't see it staying where it is, like the fact that we're not allowed to fucking do anything.
Right.
But if it doesn't, then the opportunity to make a shit ton of money is definitely going to be there.
Well, the one thing about the YouTube people and all these people have these social media channels, these influencers, I guess you'd call them. They're the ones getting all the attention right now because nobody can go anywhere. Nobody has anything to do. And you go to your YouTube and you watch these people. And if you have a home gym, these people that do have home gyms are looking for advice on home gyms. So it's a perfect time to put out the information to like, this is how you get in shape, eating fast food, the places you can actually go and get a meal from right now. Here's what I'm eating. Here's what you can look like. Be in a deficit.
Spend your $1,200 government check on McDonald's and get in shape.
On me. Spend $1,200 and I'll change your life.
Yep.
I know you're getting it. I know everybody's getting it.
I'm going to start a church, dude.
Yeah. Speaking of,
yeah.
Here's what we were talking about this right before we came in here.
Okay.
What happens when you die?
And I said, ask Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Because he died, and he talks about it.
Yeah, I mean that's a question that a lot of people have in their health.
Dude, that's one thing that this whole quarantine thing. Like my 20s went by really fucking fast, and I look back at them, and I did a lot of really good shit in my 20s.
Yeah.
Really, really, like. If I could give advice to people on the things that I think I did right, if anybody did them, they would put themselves in a better position in life. I've also done some things that's like, okay, that was questionable.
Right.
But going in from, my 20s went by like that, I have a feeling that 30 to 40 is going to be even fucking faster.
Yeah.
So what do I want 40 to 50 to look like? I got to get to work on that now.
Yeah.
But in this quarantine hiatus of life, I've thought a lot about death.
Yeah.
A lot of people are dying. Like my pop died 5 fucking years ago. That dude's been dead and forgotten for 5 fucking years.
Yeah.
Life moves on. What really fucking happens? None of us are important for all you fucking sensitive people out there.
Yeah.
You don't matter. I don't know what happens. I think it's good. I think it's very, very good. I think this is just – it's obvious that this isn't a huge deal because it's so quick.
Yeah.
And it almost seems meaningless. I mean, Ricky Gervais kind of nails it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, there's almost 8 billion of us. I'm sorry, but are we really that important?
Yeah, think about how many have actually been on this planet over the course of hundreds upon thousands of years.
Of days. Your face.
I mean...
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So, I'd say heaven or hell... Probably pretty booked up.
Real booked up.
Pretty busy up there. Bunch of traffic on those highways.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I think you go to sleep. It's a long nap.
I hope not.
That's just kind of my feeling.
I don't think it is because
I hope not too. But I think
if we're conscious now, we're just some meat bags holding whatever's really going on.
Yeah.
I think whatever's after this is probably just something happens.
Dude, what is sleep? What
it's
really is
trick.
sleep?
It's a fucking trick from the goddamn government, Ethan. That's what it is.
Dude, think about it. We stay awake all day just to hope to get in bed, to go to sleep, to wake up and do it all
over
again, to go back to sleep. But like that time from whether it's a 10-minute nap or a 12-hour nap, it feels the same length.
Yep.
Does it not?
Yeah.
When your eyes close, you fall asleep, and you open your eyes back up, it does. I don't know if 10 days went by,
Right.
or 10 minutes went
That's
by.
why a coma is so terrifying. Think about it. You're in a coma for 3 years. You wake up. The whole world's kept moving. You don't have any legs anymore because you can't move them because you're weak. You got bed sores.
Yeah.
The nurse has been touching you for years. His name is Gary.
Yeah.
You know?
Lamb.
That'd be terrible. Oh, yeah.
Man.
Fucking a coma.
Yeah, dude. But I wonder if you. I need to do some research. When you wake up from a coma, do you feel like you just went to sleep?
Probably. I mean, most people, they have no idea what the fuck's going on. They just woke up.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going on? Well, you've been here for 10 years.
I mean, you get knocked out. You wake up. You don't know how long you've been knocked out.
Nope.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, it's just.
It's weird, man.
If you die, I mean, DMT is released throughout your body.
I've done
in the
DMT.
brain.
It's great.
I've always wanted to try
It's
it.
terrifyingly awesome.
Yeah. Well, DMT is released in your body right before you go to sleep and when you die.
Mm.
So the highest dose is right when you're about to die. So
That's
That's
awesome.
when they say like that whole vision, the
Yeah,
lights,
yeah.
and everything comes at you. So I wonder if you continue on that trip. That would be cool.
Yeah. Well, DMT was wonderful.
Yeah,
It really was. I mean, it was terrifying. I was only under for like 5 minutes, apparently.
that's what I hear.
It doesn't last long. And there was only one moment in it where it was bad, but it's all personal. It's very personalized.
Yeah,
And that had to do with some things with me.
right.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
And then after that, it was like, fuck, this is awesome. I don't even want to leave.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that while I was under.
Well, if you look at there's like DMT artists, famous DMT artists from all throughout, all time, centuries, and they all kind of paint the same picture, and everyone kind of sees the same thing.
Yeah, I saw and when you come out, people that have done it for like, what happened? What'd you see? What about this? And it's all very similar.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the drug, or if it's whatever that thing's tapping into in whatever
Right.
we are as people.
And it's the whole higher power, religious,
Right.
unlocking the universe.
Which a
type
lot of that shit
thing.
turns me off because I think a lot of it's kind of stupid and dumb.
Yeah.
But that's just me because, one, I don't care to hear people,
Right.
we're all this, man. We're all, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Can I get to work, please?
Yeah. No, we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
nothing like you, bro.
Yeah, shut up, Gavin. No one
Yeah.
fucking cares.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just hope I don't die in a motorcycle accident. That
Yeah.
would suck. I just feel like that'd be painful until it's over.
Yeah. I don't want to die like burning alive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to drown.
I've heard burning alive only lasts like 20 seconds because all your nerve endings are shot.
Oh, okay.
So then you're just like, I'm on fire.
Well, I don't want to drown. That would suck.
I think that'd be fascinating, though.
You think so?
If you drowned like in a cage underwater.
I'm about to make
Yeah.
it.
I've seen a lot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of movies like that. I don't know. I wouldn't want to die being buried alive.
Check me out. If I'm about to drown, this is
Okay.
how I want to go. I want to be in the ocean. I want to be like cinder blocked, floating down slowly. Ears about to like explode because I'm going so far down.
Yep.
I'm like, oh no, I'm about to die. Great white shark.
Boom.
Right before I'm about to like actually like drown, I want to be eaten alive.
But what if it just eats your legs
No.
and you feel all
headshot.
of it?
I want the head
The
chopped
head.
off the body,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm no longer feeling it.
Ooh, you know what would be more terrifying is if on your way down, you hit finally, and then you see like this beeping, blinking light, and then as it gets closer, you see like a huge eye of like a squid, and then its beak eats you.
An octopus.
Yeah. What about octopus though, or octopi? The fact that a lot of people think they're aliens because they're so goddamn intelligent.
Yeah, they're smart.
They're brilliant, and they defy like logic when it comes
Yeah.
to their bodies and all kinds of shit.
They live
So-
forever.
Yeah, crazy. Fucking no, yeah. We're not alone. This is gonna
No.
end somehow. Like whatever's after this, it's definitely better than whatever the fuck we're doing right now.
Yeah, we're still exploring. We haven't been to like, let's say, 98% of the ocean.
Yeah.
So we can't.
At least that's what we're told.
Yeah, we
dun,
can't
dun, dun.
yeah, we can't even like reach it. Supposedly, I watched The Core the other day off Netflix. They went all the way down in the 90s, bro.
Fuck, dude, they did.
Yeah, they went all the way down. They hit the laser beams at the bottom.
You know
They
what'd
went
be-
into the core.
This just gave me a hilarious idea. Ethan, you may appreciate this. What if there was like a series of a person or a group of people, and their entire worldview was based off of the movies that was in their collection, and that's all they knew about the Earth was movies, and that's how they operated was based on, like, that's where their science came from, were movies
Movies.
like The Core and like Jurassic Park or even worse films, or it was just all shitty sci-fi.
So
You know?
let's just say, hypothetically just say we're like in the occult, or we're like the elitist or
Yeah.
whatever, and we get to kidnap some kids at a very young age. We have them on like
Train up a child in the way it should go.
we have them in a bunker, underneath the Denver airport,
Ooh, yeah.
and putting all of our conspiracies together, and we have 10 movies, to tell these kids this is how life is. What 10 movies are we picking? Let's do it right now.
Damn. There needs to be like some categories though.
Okay, so let's just say we need like probably 5 sci-fi-ish.
No, I'm saying like life categories. Science.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Religion.
Okay.
Politics.
Yeah. What, sports?
Family,
We need some type of
sports, yeah.
like pop culture,
Yeah.
drama-ish, like relationships,
Yep.
your relationship with your parents and like your significant other, like those type movies. The Notebook is in there.
Is it?
I'm throwing the Notebook in
I was
there.
gonna
I
say
wanna give
You've
'em a little
Got
bit of hope.
Mail.
I was gonna give 'em a little bit of hope.
If we're going dating, I'm going You've Got fucking mail.
What if you just get 10 movies and it's like it's Armageddon,
Yeah.
2012, the Core,
It's
Deep
just all
Impact,
apocalypse
just all
movies.
apocalypse movies, and then the last one you get is You've Got
The
Mail.
mail. These kids are gonna be fucked up, dude.
Oh man,
They have no idea what a dog is.
yeah, Braveheart.
That'd be awesome. The
Yeah.
Sandlot should probably be in there to teach people about friendship and community,
And
that your
dogs.
stepdad
And-
is not your friend.
Yeah, and don't go into
Yeah.
a fence with a big dog.
Don't do that.
That's the only reason why I don't hop fences, because of the Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I don't, because our drunk neighbor growing up pulled a gun out one time.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was pissed. He fell down the stairs, had a heart attack, and died years later though. So
Because of the dog.
no, I don't know what happened to him. He deserved it though.
Yeah, that's what he gets
See,
for pulling a
death.
gun on you.
We all got
Yeah.
it. We all got it coming in the end.
Karma. Some people believe in a karma god.
I mean, I don't think karma's too far fetched. Like, I don't think it's out to get you.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe sometimes life is gonna bite you in the ass because you're a little bitch.
So next week we got Gary Lamb's coming in town.
That's gonna be
he said
good.
He's bored. You want to sit in and do the show with us?
Let's do it.
We'll do that.
I've never done one with the old lamb bear.
That'd be
you
fun.
know?
Be a good conversation. Maybe we can talk about where. Maybe we should just title these episodes of the podcast like just the craziest question we ask, like what happens when you die, or who put the pyramids there. That's a question I'd like to talk about.
Yep.
Who do you think put the pyramids there?
Like right now?
Yeah, in Egypt. Like, where'd the pyramids come from?
Probably the Lemurians or people from Atlantis, something like that. Or maybe the Tartarians did, but
Yeah.
nobody fucking reads about the goddamn Tartarians.
Or
You
the
just dropped
Sumerians.
Tartarians?
What now?
Damn, Chris.
I know fucking everything.
I
Ethan.
know.
Leave me alone.
Dude, nobody talks about the Sumerians. It's not even
Nope.
in the history books. It always starts with the Egyptians. Bro, first of all, let's talk about it. Earth's been here a long time.
Long time.
Way before the Egyptians. The Egyptians found those pyramids.
That's why I mentioned the Lemurians.
Yeah.
There's
a bunch of Aryans prior to
Yep.
Egyptians.
Ians.
Yeah. So, you got, what is the, I was all into this last year. The aliens that came down here and hooked up with the Sumerians.
The Anunnaki.
Yeah, Anunnaki.
Yeah.
We should talk about that.
That's pretty cool stories.
Yeah, I love the Anunnaki.
I've literally got a Septuagint. It's a old translation. It's the oldest translation of the Greek Bible or the
Yeah.
Hebrew. But the whole book of Enoch, 1 and 2, because I think 3 and 4 are fake. But 1 and 2, it talks about the Anunnaki, aka the fallen angels. We can go all day, baby.
We're going to go all day next week on the show because Gary's going to come in. Gary's a pastor.
He talk about this shit too?
He's very in tune with like the Bible and theology.
Okay.
So I know that you used to be like that as well.
Sure.
In your past life.
Yep.
Not past life, but like in your 20s, you studied all that, FCA, all the stuff. So, and I am the guy that would love to sit here and moderate a debate, not a debate, but like a great discussion and ask questions that I want answered by both of you.
Nice.
That's what we're doing next week.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Gary, you're showing up. We're doing a Bible debate.
You know who else needs to chime in on this?
Who?
Via his own answers from a video chat
Who?
after the fact is
Okay.
Dennis.
And he thinks his God's Michelob Ultra.
No, the Bible says. Oh, what an idiot.
And the sun god, Natty Light.
Yeah. Listening to that guy talk about religion, you just want to pull your dick off. It's awful.
Oh, man. All right, dude. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, third time.
Yeah, so, we've had several of these episodes today. This one, it might have been as good as the other ones. Maybe not.
Probably
But,
not.
Next week, I'm going to have Gary come in. He knows he's coming. He doesn't know what he's coming into, though. So we're going to do that. It's going to be really fun. Go to Apple Podcast. Go to this 5-star review. Leave a written review. Go to YouTube. Chat with Gunner. All one word. That's how you find it, because that's the easiest way. Subscribe. Hit that bell. Like the channel. Share everything. I really, really, really appreciate it. Next week's episode is going to be fun. Episode 16 coming at you next week. Appreciate it.